get there.
Yeah, here we are now. So welcome to Northern Lights. I'm Dwayne.
I'm Mark.
And today we're going to do our live reactions to UFC 2005. I'm quite excited, to be honest. It's going to be a fun thing to do.
Well, you will be, especially since this is one of your favourite fighters coming up, Zhang Weili. I mean, just watching now, it's the promos right now, just before they actually start fighting.
Yeah.
Man, you almost forget, that fight was over 2 years ago. You almost forget just how good that first fight were, though, don't you?
It was amazing. I rewatched it today, actually, just because you just get in the mood. I want to watch.
Yeah, you want to sort of tease yourself, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good one though. I'm excited for it. The issue is it's not 3 rounds this time, is it? So you just think, it's not going to have that same sort of feeling, I don't think, because they're either going to have to rush or it's going to be slow, methodical, isn't it, for 3 rounds? You
think that? Yeah, I mean, it's not. It doesn't seem too. Like, I don't know, 5 rounds just makes it seem a lot more. This is championship rounds. It's exciting, but this could still be good. A 3-round war. We've had many of them in the past. Right, Here you go, Dwayne. Promo's done. There's Megan O'Leary.
Oh,
You're getting nervous now. You're getting nervous now.
Yeah, really nervous.
Your ass like a 5p, 50p.
Yeah, 5p and a 50p all at the same time. It's like that.
And a Jaffa cake. Right, Joanna's coming. I'm actually quite excited to see Joanna come back, actually, because we were talking about, in our predictions and stuff, if she's going to want to come back and finish it to make a statement again or something, because she's been out for over 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Because 2 years is a long layout, and coming off a couple of losses and stuff, isn't she? It's really make or break, isn't it?
I know we said that it's corny, all this boogie woman is coming and all that kind of stuff, but she's really good. She is really good.
Oh yeah,
I know you're rooting for Zhang, but I mean, she is awesome. What she does is Joanna.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, even though I am rooting for Zhang, I think being a fight fan, it's exciting no matter what, isn't it? Because like Joanna she's one of the best women's fighters of all time. There's no even denying that, is there? She just, she fought Valentina and, it went to a decision. She didn't get finished by Valentina. So
there's no shame in losing to Valentina anyway, because like we were saying before, like Valentina is pretty much the perfect fighter.
Yeah. And she did suffer a loss, didn't she? A knockout, but she said it was mostly because of a bad weight cut, which I actually kind of believe like that does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I'm buzzed for this, honestly.
Yeah. I know, yeah, it gets that way, doesn't it? we were saying before, though, like, say Zhang's one of your favourite fighters and you get nervous for them just watching it. You're like, we're sat from the comfort of a comfy chair. I've got my bottle of water. I've got my little vape. And my ass is making buttons.
Honestly, like, my heart starts pumping like mad, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, when Izzy fought Yang, I don't know, that was such like a nerve-wracking fight, wasn't it? It felt really weird, like, my heart was pumping. Literally, I could feel it banging against my chest. I was like, bloody hell. Yeah. It's just exciting that, that...
Well, it was him going up in weight as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff, so...
She's going to be super motivated, though, Joanna, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I must admit, Dwayne, like... bets and what I think's going to happen put aside. Oh, there's your girl.
Zhang looks mean, doesn't she? She looks serious.
She looks good. Yeah, she looks focused. But I think I'm rooting for Joanna, Just I'd like to see her come back, after last last few fights that she's had.
Well, mate of mine now, Mark. That's it. Get lost.
Live stream ended. No podcast.
Adios.
No license. No more.
Yeah, that's it. We're over. We're over before we started. Get lost, mate. Yeah, I'm pumped for this. It's strange not to see Zhang wearing red because most of the Chinese fighters, they all wear red, don't they? You know.
Yeah. Joanna's taking that place.
Yeah. It took me a while to realize. I didn't realize it was that it was only the colours of their country they could wear, isn't it?
You know what? It actually took me ages as well. I didn't actually realize that. I thought it would just set out a few colours, and then obviously apart from Bryce Mitchell got his camo shorts. I remember the deal about that when everyone was talking. Oh, you're the first fighter to ever get camouflage shorts, and and everyone kept banging on about it. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. Shorts. It's not like they can't see him. Like they work that well.
Well, I figured it out when you can't see him. Yeah. If you want camo in the octagon, you should get it to the audience. The crowd. But I didn't realize that until Paddy was complaining he couldn't wear orange shorts because he used to always wear them in Cage Warriors. And he's like, oh, yeah, I was going to say I'm from Holland, so I could wear my orange shorts. Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, tell you what, it seems weird looking at Zhang Weili ranked number 2 and Joanna nothing there. It looks like a mismatch, doesn't it? But I mean, it is what it is. We all know that.
That's the thing. It's why I don't really care about the rankings. Well, I do, obviously, but it doesn't matter to Dana either. Do you know what I mean? He'll if Joanna wins this, she'll get a title shot. So the rankings don't mean anything in UFC because one, the rankings aren't made by the UFC, are they? Or the commission. It's all just done by the journalists. They select the rankings, right? Is that how it works?
I'm not actually sure, but I mean, no one really complains, does it? I mean, it used to always confuse me when speaking of orange, look at Bruce Buffer looking sharp.
That is a
nice. He always looks good, though, doesn't he, Bruce?
Yeah.
It's like Lloyd in Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, she looks focused as Joanna.
Yeah, super, super focused.
Definitely does.
But that's the thing. Coming off losses and it makes you desperate, doesn't it? It puts you at risk sometimes. That's the problem.
Here she is.
Woo! I'm buzzed, honestly. I'm well pumped. At least she's not getting booed this time. Obviously, she wasn't in Singapore, but
yeah, where was that? Was that in America?
Yeah. So the first Rose fight, they booed her, didn't they? And she looked a bit taken aback by it. But now I think she'll be used to it because it happened in the second Rose fight. But I think she showed how young she was. As a fighter.
Here we go. Rematch from over 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. Honestly, I'm bricking it.
Touch of gloves.
For those watching, it's 4 minutes 45 in round 1, just if you want to sync up. Low kick missed.
Watch this be an absolute lackluster fight compared to the first one.
That's the thing. They've both got so much on the line for this, haven't they? There's a title shot in the line, and
expectation levels are so high.
But the good thing is, if Zhang loses this, they'll do a rematch anyway, won't they? That's the one good thing. We'll get a third.
Yeah, you got to settle that trilogy, especially when the fights are that good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zhang's got to be careful with those counters. Because Joanna's
is really good. She's even nice trip.
Yeah, really good. Go on, Zhang, be careful. Makes me nervous, you know.
They're both fierce. And they want.
Zhang just seems so strong, though, doesn't she?
They aren't working by the hour either. I think they want to. That's a bomb.
Massive takedown, massive. Oh,
listen to you. Come on, Joanna.
Bloody hell. Come on, Zhang. Look at that. Bloody hell.
You were saying potentially a submission. If she rolls her over now, and imagine if she gets it. If it were an armbar, I think I'd see you actually.
Call me Mystic Mac, yeah.
That's it. Darren Brown.
Oh. Come on. Bloody hell. Zhang is honestly, I think she's really showing how much she's improved. Because don't forget, she could barely take Joanna down in their last fight. And for a minute now, she's just ragged her around and dominated her, hasn't she? At least on the ground.
She's strong as well, though, as
Look at the size of her. She's massive, isn't she? Her arms are bigger than my legs, you know. Huge. So you can see a little bit there.
I mean, she ain't Ronnie Coleman, like, but you know. Come on, Joanna. Yeah,
nice. She got up. Nice.
Nice. Come on, let's keep it a stand-up war.
Oh, down again. Yeah, you can't count that as a takedown for Joanna, surely, right? Is that the way?
No. I don't think so. No. I think I don't know about if it's like, a certain amount of seconds that you've got to control them, or if it's like, if they just did nothing with it, then.
I think if they're down on their knees, that counts as a takedown. But it felt like Zhang was initiating that takedown. It was just sort of a bit backwards. Bloody hell.
Mount.
Is Zhang really from Dagestan now, honestly?
Training with Khabib.
But this is what I said. This is exactly what I said Zhang would do.
Ooh, they are slicing elbows.
She is, literally. If she gets her back, careful.
Yeah.
Why am I saying careful? No, I want her to lose.
Yeah.
Careful, you want to careful, even though I want you to lose.
Look at that. 47 strikes to 1 ground strikes. Oh, she's just getting outworked, isn't she? My God, look at them.
Bloody hell. I better spars.
So just out of interest then, Dwayne, have you got Zhang by submission?
Zhang by submission, yeah.
Back up.
But that's the thing, Joanna could just get a cracking head kick here or something like that quite easily. There's still 30 seconds left. Well, a bit longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
See, like, Zhang looked like she jumped in there, head down. Could have got cracked, but I mean, could have, would have, should have.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm always worried about that. She's going to get cracked coming in. Because, Joanna's a top-level striker, like a top-level striker, one of the best in the world.
Oh,
another takedown.
No. There you go. Round 1 over.
Round 1. That could literally be a 10-8 round. That might even be 10-9. That is a massive first round. Bloody hell.
It is.
Honestly, that's a 10-8. Gosh.
Big round for Zhang, that.
Massive round for her. Huge. Yeah, Neil, she did look very, very calm, doesn't she? And dominated that first round. It's exciting, isn't it?
And I said so.
I'm not talking to you, Mark. I'm talking to Neil Warnock.
Oh, sorry, mate.
But it's really exciting, honestly. What a round. That's a banger.
It could be a 10-8. I mean, honestly, I I were hoping for him to stay stood up, just as from a fan's perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
That's more interesting. But I mean, that's just me being a selfish fan, really.
Yeah, but it's what I said. I said if I'm Zhang, I ain't gonna strike with her. If I've trained so much in my wrestling, that's it. I'm gonna just try and take her down. And because in Zhang's training, she's barely showed any wrestling at all, and that's probably on purpose. You know, try and make Joanna think she's just training for a kickboxing match almost.
She just looks like cool, calm, collective almost.
Yeah, she's these big side kicks to the body, bloody heck.
Yeah.
Yang's got to be super careful with those counters though. She's gonna get clobbered at this rate.
It could. That's the thing. It could well happen. Like Joanna definitely does have just finishing power, doesn't she?
Yeah, definitely.
And if you just crack her just at the perfect time.
And like in the last fight, Joanna, when she changed stances, she was going for that left high kick, and it did rock Zhang, and that's what Rose did her with as well. You know,
thought she was going down.
Yeah. Woo.
I think Joanna's got to get something more moving, hasn't she? She's got to get something happening.
I think the issue is Joanna. I think she's hoping to just counter. Big problem is Joanna. If she attacks first, she's too slow. Look at that. You know, Joanna tried to take her back. Zhang just span right out of it.
Straight up.
She's too strong.
She's made out of rubber. She just bounces back up. It's like flubber.
Yeah. You know, Zhang did talk about it when she was champ, you know, and she said that she wanted to go up and fight Valentina. I'm glad she didn't. But if she can keep going at this rate, at this level, that is a fight I'd love to actually see.
Yeah. Yeah, well, honestly, that's a fight for Valentina because obviously
Oh my God! Spinning back fist, knockout, bloody hell!
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
She bounced off the floor though.
Yeah,
man, look at her.
I've literally got goosebumps. Oh my God, what a fight.
I bet you do. You'll be like an iron bar down there, won't you? After that.
Zhang, what a competitor, right? I mean, you know, she's really... I
want to see the replay of that.
Yeah. I almost missed it. It almost just looked like she fell over. I was like, what's going on here?
Here we go. Let's have a look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh, bang. Spinning back fist as well.
Well, it were a tiny bit delayed, wasn't it? Like, as in, she kind of... No, that's thrown with intent, that, isn't it?
That's not even a lucky one, is it? You can see she's looking. There she is. Right, I'm going to get her. Oh, my God. I mean, I haven't had any bets on this. Obviously, we haven't won any money, but that is such a good fight. And they kept it up on the feet like you asked, Mark, you know? Did it just for you?
Yeah, well, yeah, it did. Yeah, and we got to finish. Well... What? It's not like it wasn't like a, you know, I love seeing the commentary's reaction.
That was amazing. And that's the thing, all the way through our predictions and our betting videos and stuff, I said, Zhang can't knock out Joanna. She can't do it because they didn't for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But look how wrong I was. That is exciting.
Well, it's literally just if someone just gets cracked right or whatever, you know, like...
Yeah. But, you know, you feel a bit sorry for Joanna because she's such a great fighter, but she keeps falling short at that top level, doesn't she, you know?
Yeah.
Even though she's been champ, you know. Woo!
So what could be next for her then?
What, for Joanna? Well...
No. Well, for Zhang, do you think Valentina?
No. She's going to fight Esparza next.
Oh. Well, I'd hope for a repeat of that just after Esparza's last performance, to be honest with you, mate.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Zhang has nothing to fear from Esparza, I don't think.
No.
Not with that strength. Oh, my God. She's a real rounded fighter, isn't she, Zhang? There, you know, she's proved that, you know, how much she's evolved. Like she kept saying, "I'm Zhang Weili 3.0," and it feels like she is. Woo! So that's that. If she has another win, is what, another knockout? Is that the most knockout? No, what is that? I didn't see what that.
Joanna's got the most in this featherweight. This weight, I think.
Yeah, she's tied 6 inches. Someone was 7. I couldn't see who it was. I hate when they do that. They pop the stats up real quick. Oh yeah, most wins in the strawweight division. So she has one more. She's tied with Mackenzie Dern. Oh dear. Yeah, she'll fight Carla Esparza next. And then... I don't want to talk over a promo.
Here we go. What's she saying to champion?
Yeah. I was trying to listen to her and I kept hearing her say Zhong, so she means middle ground, but Zhong also means China,
all right,
because it means middle country. So I was like, middle. It's like she said she went to fight in China. I don't know why I'm trying to listen. I've only had about 10 lessons. Like, oh yeah, I know what she's saying.
Yeah. Oh, I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, I agree, Zhang.
Saying gracias when you're in Spain, isn't it? Then you're like Mr. Bilingual.
Ni hao, ladies.
Yeah, class there, mate. Class. What a knockout, though. What a statement to make.
Amazing. Come out wrestled her and outstruck her. I mean, like,
yeah. You wonder what would have as in. Again, it falls on deaf ears now, and it's pointless saying. But you know, if Joanna didn't take that long a time off, it might have been a bit rusty. You might have come in, wanted a bit of a slower, methodical pace or something like that. But Zhang just didn't have any of that. That spinning back elbow, because she kind of paused for a second, and then it was thrown with intent.
Really, she knew it was there. Didn't she? It was coming.
See what she's got to say. I mean, I thought they didn't really like interviewing fighters after they get flatlined.
Yeah. Bloody hell. That was it. So what's next for Joanna, though, at this level, you know?
Oh, man. I mean, for some split second, I thought she was going to retire then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fair enough, really. Just saying that she didn't expect Zhang to be that strong and powerful and that.
I mean, she should expect it. You see the size of her hand.
What?
She's retired. Oh. Oh, I feel sorry for her.
Oh. That's a bit sad, isn't it, really?
Yeah. But it's understandable, isn't it? Oh, put gloves down and everything. That's it. DC's like, oh.
DC, like,
oh no, nick me, Mike. They're trained out. They're never to let go of that microphone because if she gets it, she'll talk for ages.
What do you reckon, DC? What do you reckon the odds are of DC talking about John Jones in this interview?
What right now? Well, I don't know. I'll give you 2-1.
yeah. I'm a bit gutted at that, really. I mean,
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, because Joanna, does she want to go down and just fight the lower ranked people now? Like, there's not much money in that for her, and it doesn't look like she'd get another title shot now. Because say if she continued fighting, she'd probably fight Rose again. I think her and Rose would fight.
Yeah, and then
for the number one.
Again, though, like we were saying, a trilogy doesn't really seem that appealing when it's 2-1 anyway. 2-0. I mean,
yeah, it's not even 2-1, is it? It's 2-0. How old is she? I don't know even how old Joanna is.
She's like 35 or something like that.
Well, I saw a picture of her today. She was fighting. I don't know who this is.
Is it all of it?
I know who Forrest Griffin is, obviously. Forrest Griffin, you know.
Oh, Rob Whittaker's behind him.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think he gets enough credit for what he did for early UFC.
Well, he pretty much, him and Stephan Bonner pretty much saved the Ultimate Fighter, didn't they, with that one fight? That was a class fight as well.
Yeah, 100%. It was so good. It was a free fight on telly, wasn't it? And it was like, you know, it just showed what the sport can be, can't it? You know, because it's it's a far cry from like UFC 1 and stuff where it was just basically a freak show, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, Forrest, you know, he fought back in the day, he fought Rampage, Anderson Silva, even though he got annihilated. Yeah, you know, it was just right. Here we go. So my draw bet of 81-1 went out of the window pretty quick. A wild card bet, but then Talia Santos, she's going to get a devastating knockout in the first 30 seconds. I believe it. I feel it, Dwayne.
You wish. The first 30 seconds. What's that? Jesus. 1,000,000-1, honestly. You'll be able to retire if that comes through, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is with Talia Santos, I just don't know enough about her as a fighter, you know?
Well, honestly, it's an upsetting, disappointing thing, should I say, that, you know, like say with Nunes and Valentina and stuff, when they're that dominant, whoever they're fighting, you just feel like it's another lamb to the slaughter and they're just going to get murdered. So you're like, oh, here we go, just another bit of fodder. You know,
it does feel like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like we're just setting someone up to get whooped by Valentina. But the thing is, you never know. It's so difficult, isn't it? Because Santos has got such a good record, but it's so hard to know what level women's fighters are at in some ways, you know, because it's such a top-heavy division. So until they come to the champion, you just don't know.
19-1.
Yeah. She's lost once, and it was forever ago. She hasn't lost in the UFC, has she?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a big record.
But then again, though, look at Caitlin Chukagian. 18 wins, 4 losses. But against Valentina, she looked like she'd never been in a cage in her life.
Yeah, that's true. It's difficult to tell with records, though. You know, they don't really mean much at all, do they?
Yeah.
It's like Khabib's ones. You know, he's 30-0, but I was reading that some of his fights are only 2-rounders, so shouldn't even technically count.
Yeah, I mean, but who has got, say, 29 fights, 29 wins against all elite people? They've all got to start somewhere. And to be fair, in the UFC, when he got to like Ally Quinter, you know, Magic Johnson, Dustin, Connor, Gaethje, he dominated him. It went like he just sort of scraped victories, you know.
Sure. But I'm more just saying, like, records in UFC almost mean nothing in some ways. Do you know what I mean? It almost means,
yeah,
you know, 30 wins is obviously amazing, but like you're saying, against you know, and of course, you know, he had such a dominant run in the UFC. And I'm not discrediting him as a fighter. You know, he's probably the greatest lightweight of all time, right? He is the greatest lightweight of all time.
Do you remember when we were talking about us being filthy casual fans, where we said, you know, like sometimes when people get to the octagon and it comes up with the credentials and it's like 20 wins, 1 loss, and you're like, and it's like 7-fight win streak, you're like, never heard of them.
You know, so it's like, you just like,
yeah.
But that's the thing. There's so much fighting, isn't there? You know, there's a fight night nearly every week. You can't watch it all. But there's some guys you just know everyone. And to be honest, like I said before, if it was on at like a normal time, I'd probably watch them all as well. You know, every fight night I'd probably watch. If it was on at like 10 o'clock at night, I'd watch them all. Definitely.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, definitely, 100%, man. But that's what we're talking about with the UK times. I think because it's worldwide. I know America's massive compared to UK and stuff like that, but it's just a shitty time constantly, isn't it?
Bloody hell!
Is that going light now?
The sun's out. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Look, you can see it's sunny outside.
Yeah,
I'm going to go sunbathing between rounds. Bloody hell!
To be honest, mate, it'll be dark here in about an hour.
Yeah. How the tables have turned, Mark. Ooh.
But I've had a leisurely Sunday.
I've woke up with my eyes like I can barely see and
eyes like pistols in snow.
Yeah. Well, she's got a very deep voice, doesn't she, Talia Santos? Sounds like Brandon Moreno or someone, you know?
Brandon Moreno, deep voice. Francis Ngannou.
Yeah. Well, I meant more like an in-between voice. I didn't mean her voice is that deep.
Yeah. Imagine if we get another shocker, though. Imagine if Talia can shock the world like Pena did.
That's the thing. It is really possible, isn't it? That's what we're saying. We don't know what level she's at.
Well, not really possible, but it's possible, you know.
But that's the thing, isn't it? That's why I love UFC so much. So anything can happen, literally anything.
Literally, yeah.
Sure, she looked really confident yesterday, but she's looking nervous today.
Oh, imagine if it's like another Megan Anderson with Nunes, when she just looks like she just does not belong there whatsoever.
I felt sorry for Megan Anderson. She got sacked after that as well, didn't she? You know, honestly, could you imagine your boss, right, makes you get beaten up and then sacks you after? You think, bloody hell, you know, it's so mean.
Okay, so do you remember I was saying? I think obviously my bets counter this, but I think Valentina is going to win by decision, and you was like, what, not a finish?
Yeah. That seems, Valentina winning by decision seems less possible than Santos winning by knockout. It just feels like that's so far out of being possible. But it just shows how dominant Valentina is. If someone says, oh, Valentina's going to win by decision, like, what, are you mental?
Yeah.
It seems crazy.
Yeah.
But honestly, these women's divisions are getting so excited. Like, you know, when I was talking about, if Zhang fights Valentina in a couple of years, probably within a year, if she wins the title, she'll probably
double
either
champ.
fight.
A double champ status, do you mean?
Yeah, well, go for it. Yeah, I think if she beats Esparza, she'll either fight Rose again, but I don't think they'll be in a rush to stick that fight on, or she'll fight Valentina. And what a fight that'd be. That is a super fight, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if Zhang really stands a chance against Valentina, really. But, you know, well, after that, you never know.
Going up in weight, I mean, Valentina, we've said it a million times, just the ideal fighter of, like, you know, just how focused she is. She's like, almost like 2014 Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Where how she stands, she can get you from anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, like any point of her body.
And with Valentina, and that's the thing, isn't it? Valentina versus Zhang. Valentina fights at 2 weights above her sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Is it women's flyweight? I always forget the women's division's confused.
Yeah, flyweight.
Whew.
You know, just once I'd love to see all the lights go out and then you just hear a dong and that, and then a lot of droogs come out with flames and someone comes out dressed as Undertaker.
It's a shame UFC doesn't do more with the entrances, you know. Because they really could. And I think a lot of people would like, well, it's a pirate next to her.
Pirate?
Yeah, you don't see him with the eye patch.
That's for Johnny Depp winning the trial.
Wonder what's under there.
You know what'd be cool is, like, you know, like the dude in wrestling where they have the sort of Titantron showing their previous fights and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a cool thing. But obviously, you know, with the arenas that they use, this is fan filled, so this would be great. But
one of my mates, he's got tickets for UFC London, and he was showing me the stuff you could buy, and like it's like 70 grand or something, and you can walk out with Aspinall on the night.
70 grand?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's something ridiculous. Like, bloody heck. If I'm paying 70 grand, you better let me punch bloody Curtis Blades for that, you know? I get the first free punch, honestly.
Yeah. While he's handcuffed.
Yeah.
And blindfolded.
Oh, yeah, definitely. and I get a 5-hour head start.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris, you'd want to go on Dana's private jet for that.
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Valentina, she's just intimidating all round.
She's scary, isn't she? So yeah,
she's just getting the Vaseline rubbed on her now.
I saw a picture today of Valentina and Joanna when they first fought, when they were like 18 or something in Thai boxing. So they've been fighting each other for years. And Valentina, she's just not even just as a fighter, but like as a person, she's an all-rounder, isn't she? She seems really intelligent. She dances. She seems to know a lot about fine art and stuff. It's like,
I like the sense that, you know, like, she doesn't really trash talk or anything. You know, it's more like, and if someone was to say, oh, you know, that massive knockout of Jessica Ai a few years ago and stuff, it's like another day in the office, and she just talks about it. Yeah, you know, I finished the fight, prepared really hard for it. But, you know, like other people, you know, as typically blokes, they'd be like, well, I told them this is what's going to happen. You're like, leave off it, man.
Yeah, I always like a humble winner, to be honest. Like, well, yes and no. I do. I like it when they're humble to their opponent after, and then they say some trash or do a good promo against someone else, you know. Because I always feel that, like, you know, if you beat someone after a fight and you say they suck, you think, what? So you're saying you've just beat a can? You know, you've got to big them up. You know, make people think, oh yeah, the guy I've just beat I'm basically just beating up Superman. Do you know what I mean? You need to project.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Yeah, exactly. Like Michael Chandler's perfect for it. Look, great humble winner then, wasn't he, when he fought Tony?
Yeah. Bruce Buffer's got the best job in the world, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely. And you can tell he gets a good couple of quid, especially with that jacket.
Yeah. He'll get paid a lot more than a lot of fighters, to be honest.
Oh, definitely. He'll get paid loads. Because that's the thing. He's very valuable. You know, like they've got to pay him a good wad of cash. So he could go anywhere else and, you know, do really well.
How much would your ass fall out if it came up with the referee and it was like Steve Mazza got his back? You're like, oh, here we go. There's going to be a murder.
Yeah.
If it's Taggart
he wouldn't have stopped that last fight, would he? You would have just been laid there like, go on, get up.
The pallbearers are there carting her out of the cage and it's still going on.
That's when you'd see the Undertaker, yeah.
Yeah. Right, 19-1. We'll see if that record, that almost perfect record. That's the thing. If Valentina destroys her now, you look at that record and you're like, well, who were it against?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, wasn't it? Just UFC records. It's so difficult to scale, isn't it? You know, like who they fought against.
Oh, I wanted to do it though. I want that little shock moment again. I want, you know, like
it'd be exciting.
You know, like last year, Juliana Pena beating Nunes was, in my opinion, the biggest shocker in UFC ever.
I agree. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. You know, you're just like, bloody hell. Oof. But Valentina, like I was saying before, you know, she speaks loads of languages. She can dance. She's into fine art and stuff. She is literally a perfect superhuman, isn't she? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy how committed these athletes are to life and stuff, you know, and things they do.
Look how focused she is as well, though.
Yeah.
Right. So how long do you think then, Dwayne? I know we shouldn't be joking about it, but how long do you reckon?
Oh. Be lucky if it comes out of a round. If Santos can get out of the first round, I think she's done that.
Here we go.
And we're off.
She's quite still though, isn't she, Valentina? She just kind of stands, like she bounces a bit, but she's not loose at all, is she? Everything's all tight and.
Well, I think that's from a Muay Thai background, isn't it? That really high stance. Yeah. I'm pretending like I know what I'm talking about. I've never watched a Muay Thai fight in my life.
You used to train it though, didn't you?
Yeah.
She's so quick.
Yeah. That's the thing. If Santos got the win here, I would like it in some sense because
it shakes it up, doesn't it? It shakes up that division.
You get another competitor in that division.
Yeah. Brings more eyes to it.
Valentina,
like we said before, it just feels like Valentina's she's just murdering everyone.
It's like Terminator 2, innit? She's just walking down. She's literally not. I don't think she's blinked yet. It's scary.
Yeah. It's like the Vader scene in Rogue One.
Yeah.
It marches through them all. Not much has happened so far yet.
No, but
I mean, it is very strategic though, isn't it, Valentina? Every single fight that she does,
everything is so
caught by one of them kicks. I don't think I'd be walking next week, to be honest with you, if I got caught by one of Valentina's.
No.
See, look at that. I think she just avoided all them punches.
Yeah. Oh, look, literally. It was like the Matrix has just touched every punch and tied her up.
Yeah.
I think it seems like Santos doesn't really stand a chance. After seeing that there, it was like watching Muhammad Ali, in the corner doing all that stuff,
Yeah. So she just pressed up against her now, and
yeah. I need Valentina to get a sub and Glover to get a sub, and then I'll be in the money.
And Glover, yeah.
Which is possible.
I need Talia to get working.
Yeah. And the good thing is, don't forget, this is a 5-round fight. And so Valentina's, she's going to make sure that energy is well managed.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh. It's really popular, that shoulder move now, isn't it?
It really is. Oh no. Oh. I think she'll recover from that easily. Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine, man.
Oh.
Nah.
She's got a neck. Oh no, it's just the chin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think she'll be able to fight out of that.
You hope so, because all my bet's knackered. I've got under the neck.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Enough time in the round. I mean, if she gets under the neck, but
yeah, she's got plenty of time.
I'm not even that worried for Valentina just because of what level she is.
I hate when they do that. They put their hands over their mouth like, "Get off me!" I'm fuming.
That's just a neck crank. Yeah. That is a good point. Just Bisping said that DC said that she does have a body triangle on her, so it does, minimalizes her movements. But man, Valentina's doing so good just defending this rear naked choke.
I won't even know what to do.
Still smashing her in the face.
Yeah. It's like when Sterling fought Yan, wasn't it? He just that. Oh. She dazed. She did. I thought she was dazed then.
Yeah.
Santos, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christ. Valentina.
Imagine if Valentina got a knockout for
she's smashing her.
Yeah.
From behind, isn't she? Mm.
God.
End of the round now.
Look how precise Valentina was. Just from behind. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I can barely turn the channel over when I'm not looking at the telly. Do you know what I mean? How's she doing that?
Just don't get caught like that from Valentina's corner.
Yeah. But that gives Santos, the issue is now, and that's going to give Santos some confidence, right, I can take her down and I can get hold of her. But she just looked like she wasn't strong enough. And that was more of an error on Valentina's part there when she tried to do that throw over.
Yeah.
She I think Santos was a bit stronger than she expected.
Paid for a mistake, didn't she? But, well, not really. Maybe... You could even argue that round's Valentina's still. I think you probably could. Probably was.
Oh, yeah. 10-9, definitely.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's so quick.
So fast.
Scary. You've seen me, when I came to see you you've seen me trying to get off my ass from a comfy sofa. Ridiculous.
She's just a superhuman, isn't she?
I think so.
Yeah. If Santos can get another takedown here, though, she'll be doing well.
Got Whizzer. Give the Valentina chance in the crowd.
Yeah. I mean, who's a Talia Santos fan, right? You know.
My betting slip.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh.
Another takedown.
But if the last round's anything to go off, then Valentina could actually, do more damage here. She is doing. Look at her.
Yeah. She might get a Paul Craig here or something. Oh. Yeah, so that's the thing,
In Valentina's guard.
Yeah.
Knees coming up. I think Talia needs to get some offense here. She needs to start raining down a little bit if she can. But I mean, it's careful. You've got to be careful with Valentina, though. Because I mean, she will catch
that's the thing. If she comes raining down and try to whack her in the head, she can get caught in an arm bar or anything,
Yeah. You gotta catch him, Gary. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
here we go. Go platter. You kidding? Oh no, she's out.
Well, my bet
went for the Hell's Gate there.
My bet was getting excited then. And that's the thing, isn't it? Like, does this count as control time for Santos because she's on top? But it feels like she's in more danger than Valentina in some ways, doesn't it?
I think so. Yeah, it should come up with the stats at the bottom, but like you said, it doesn't even feel like she's in control here.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Valentina's still dictating the pace. Look at that heavy elbow from her. She, attempted a strike, then it got blocked.
Yeah.
Avoided.
Yeah, just control. You got.
It does count as ground control time. Look.
Yeah.
3:35.
She's won this round. Oh,
I'm gonna stand him up. Nice.
Yeah, go on. Good. He's a good
Jason
wrestler.
Herzog, what a boy. What a boy.
What's his name? Do you know?
Jason Herzog.
Yeah, he's really good. I really do like him. He's really fair, isn't he? He don't.
I like Mark Smith as well. Every time they introduce him, it's always just as he does this weird walk. He goes like that. It's like he's trying to find his balance.
Which one's Mark Smith?
He might be doing the main event. I'm not really sure. Or they might just reuse a referee from earlier. I'll point him out to you.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go on.
Valentina taking her down. Armbar time. She got her arm. No.
Oh. Santos did well there, though.
That was good. That was really good of her to be able to avoid that. Back in Valentina's guard.
Valentina, she loves that crucifixion, doesn't she?
That's nasty, is that as well, isn't it?
What a way to lose, isn't it? Like when what's her name?
Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, he's literally just pinned up like that, getting wailed on. So that's technically Santos's round, right? But I feel like it doesn't deserve to be.
No. No, I didn't actually expect a third round, to be honest.
Well, that's what I said. I said if Santos gets out of the first, I'll be impressed. And she did well, really well, to get that takedown.
Yeah.
But look at this. Bloody hell.
That was 2015 Ronda Rousey style.
Yeah. Ronda Rousey's had the most title defenses in women's UFC history.
Still?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just in this division. No, I think it's women's history. If Valentina wins tonight, she's drawn with Ronda.
All right. I'm going to say she'll need another belt to get all the rubies in there, won't she, of each defense?
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? You forget how, because we look back and go, Ronda's crap, really. You think, well, she did have a lot of defenses,
No. I'd never say she was crap. It's just how she'll handle the losses. She just really did not handle them too well. I think Valentina's going to come out like evolved, like Super Saiyan mode. What's happened here? Oh, mouthpiece.
Woo, Valentina is staring her down. That's probably a good idea, that if you want a bit of extra time to breathe, get my mouthpiece.
I think Valentina's going to come out now and Vader smash.
Yeah. Yeah. But she's going to keep her on the back foot. She's going to stay away from that fence now. Definitely.
I want to see that. I want to see that body kick that she does, and then it fake for a head kick. It worked with Jessica Eye that time. I keep mentioning that knockout. That's one of the biggest, scariest knockouts I've seen because she was stiff for a good 3 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was scary, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't think Valentina will go up against the fence now. She knows that's not a good spot for her.
Yeah.
She'll just keep moving. She'll stay in the center and keep Santos all the way around the edge. That's what she'll do. She'll dictate the whole pace from here on out.
Spin heel kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's exactly that's the move to do, isn't it? Stay in the center now. That's it. Keep her away. So that's the thing. She's lost twice now, going up against the fence. Not lost twice, but that's not working. Don't do it again. It's like when.
Oh
yes.
Back up. Talia got back up. Just got taken down and then straight back up.
Straight back up. Quicker than Colby when he takes a knee for the first responders. I love when Colby said that. It was so funny.
I know that. It was just such a Colby thing to say as well, wasn't it?
Ridiculous. He's the only man who can lose and come out like he's won. Do you know?
Pretty much, yeah. That was a stiff jab.
Yeah. Santos is good. She's really proving, that she is a good fighter. Really good.
Yeah.
I don't think she's at Valentina. Up against the fence. Oh, dafty.
She's definitely holding her own a lot more than what I was expecting, to be honest with you.
I just called Valentina a dafty. I was like, oh, Valentina, you dafty.
What decade are you from?
Oh, no. Come on, Valentina, be careful. Because she lost that last round,
Down again.
Yeah.
Valentina is down again and she's taking it back. Oh, she's got one hook in. Wonder what position they're going to come out in. Valentina, she's going to come out in half guard now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Trouble that's a really awkward position for them both, I guess, because look at the
pressed up against the fence. Anything, can they?
Pressed up against the fence, it's just hard work. Oh, arms coming round, but no.
Valentina just knows too much, doesn't she? Her position is just too good.
Oh
my God.
Rear naked choke. It's up against. It's not fully in. It's more of a around the chin, but there's just.
Oh my God!
No. She's getting out of it. She did well then to get out of that.
Mark,
she's still got the arm wrapped round, and we've got 42 seconds left.
I think, when we kept saying, I'd like if Santos won. We've been lying. We're like, no, don't. Wow.
Come on, Santos. Shock the bloody world. Get a finish here. John Annex just said this is the toughest flyweight defense, and I'd 100% agree with that. Oh, no, that's just around the face. It's just more. She's still smashing her in the end, though, when she's in a rear naked choke.
She has got some real precision, hasn't she, from behind?
Round over. Real interesting round, that. Very, very interesting, because Valentina just thought she would dictate the pace in the stand-up. But, man.
But, yeah. Woo. So it's 2 rounds to 1, isn't it? Santos is winning technically. Well, you think he is.
I would have never. We've got 2 rounds left, so I don't want to presume anything. But if Santos can do this by decision, I would have never ever expected that.
No, definitely not. I don't. You'd have never. No, who's predicted Santos winning by decision, right?
Valentina, you mean?
No, Santos. You'd never predict that, would you? But
Santos. I thought you said you always did. Yeah. I'd never ever done that, because like we were saying, if a champion loses, it's usually in like devastating fashion or a flash knockout or something. It's never. Yeah. Well, apart from Tyron Woodley and Kamaru Usman, but I mean, let's not talk about the start of Tyron Woodley's downfall, I guess.
Severe.
Okay, championship rounds.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see this.
Oh, Santos' eye. Look, see the size of Santos' eye. Bloody heck.
As you can see. Because obviously the starting stood up, obviously, that may be...
That's the thing. If Valentina can stay away from... Santos is getting a bit rocked, I think, there.
Big shot. And it was going for that eye as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. I always find it funny when they put the odds on halfway through the fights. Most betting stuff won't let you bet once the fight's started, will they, anyway?
No, I think they sometimes do like live odds in case it's like, for this fight to go the distance or something like that, This has been a really interesting fight, hasn't it?
Really interesting.
Have you noticed how our tone has changed? Oh, my God.
Time for what?
That low blow?
I didn't know you could get a low blow in a women's fight.
Look at that eye. Oh, clash of heads. Oh.
I was going to say, I've never really seen a low blow in a ladies' fight. I don't know what
so watch this replay.
Bang.
Yeah. Oh. You see that, like in the slow-mo, the head shakes. And, they're good, though. So.
It's like Kevin Holland, that was bad, wasn't it, when he...
Yeah, that was really bad. I always thought I'd make a really poor commentator to win, because all I do is just sit there going...
It'd be like, have you seen Mitchell and Webb? That's a bad miss.
Okay, so, yeah.
That
was clean. This might be the downfall, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I said that at the beginning of the 3rd round, but... Oh, look, here you go. Leg kick, I think she's going to go head.
Yeah.
And it's right on that side of the eye as well, isn't it? Big shot from Valentina.
How much you betting Bisping's going to talk about? Only be able to see out of one eye now.
Yeah.
Any chance he gets.
DC talking about Stipe poking him in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Valentina's turned it up this round, doesn't it? She's turned.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's what champions do. That they've got, But saying that, how often does Valentina go around 4 and 5? Really,
Not actually sure. I can't remember the last time.
What, against Nunes and Joanna, right?
Oh, round 4 was the last fight that she was in against Lauren Murphy. She finished her in round 4.
Oh, was it? I thought I'm remembering it wrong. Then I thought she did Murphy like 1 round or something. It felt like
no, that was like round 4, but it was like Murphy pretty much had nothing for it. It wasn't like this. This is at least, it's just Talia's eye that's the point where I'm thinking I think Valentina's really going to capitalize on it now.
Yeah.
And if not, then maybe if she could get grapple heavy again, take her to the floor, perhaps.
But she only seems to be able to take her down when she's against the fence.
Yeah.
It's like when
I don't think she's gone for a takedown, has she?
No. Only when it's against the fence. It's like when Alan Quinter fought Khabib, we went, right, I'm just going to stay away from the fence. And he did. He got a lot of success doing that. Yeah.
See, them shin stomps that Talia does through then, imagine that as well.
Oh, no.
The stomps. Nice. Nice front kick to the body.
Yeah, good. Stay away from the fence. Come back. Yeah, good.
You should be in her corner, Dwayne.
I basically am, Mark. She can hear me now.
Got an earpiece in.
It's like that meme, isn't it? Got me crisp like that.
Yeah. Me saying I'd have got out of that guillotine and landed an egg kick. Not long left in this round, and then we've got one more. Oh,
yeah.
I don't think she got all of that left hand then.
No. Well, this is definitely Valentina's round. So it's 2 apiece now.
I'd have said so. Yeah, 1 and 4 have been Valentina, and 2 and 3 you could give that to Santos.
So got taken down. It's too late though, isn't it, to do much with that?
Yeah. 13 seconds left.
Yeah. Oh.
So we're going to the 5th round, Dwayne. I never would have expected this, to be quite honest with you.
You might be right, saying that Valentina will win by decision. Have you got a bet on that?
No, I've had balls.
That was just your prediction. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with my betting. I just go for things that look tasty. I don't go for things.
Yeah, what you can make a couple of quid off. Yeah. I'm most of the same for the most part. It's
just a bit of fun, though, isn't it? Betting. I'm not like a big. I'd never put $500 on Talia to be able to finish or something. I've never been that sure of anything in my life, to be honest.
Yeah, like Drake when he puts on like $500,000 stuff on just engage. You think you're an idiot, mate.
You know what I'm like though, mate. If you ask me if I want brown or red sauce, I'm like, I'm terrible for it myself.
Valentina's just got to do that again, and she's won, hasn't she? But this is close, a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Well, I mean, doctor having a look at her eye now.
Yeah.
Yep, fine. Good. You don't want
he
that.
Didn't do much of a test. He had a quick look, went, yeah, that's all right. Then just back. He didn't do anything.
Well, that's the doctor you want, though, isn't it? You don't want the doctor coming in like, well, I said, yeah, I'll prescribe you some paracetamol.
Yeah. It's like me buying a car, they lift the hood, I go, oh yeah, looks brilliant, looks good.
Yeah. It's when you've got an haircut and they show you the back of your hair, you're like, yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at, mate. I don't see the back of my hair.
I say no now. When they offer me the I'm like, I'm all right. What's the point? Oh.
Nice flurry there by Valentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's turned this champ. Don't forget, though, like, Talia's corner's probably telling her the same thing. This is a close fight, so...
Yeah, real close.
So, if you...
She's 4 minutes away from being a
There you go. Look, lots to watch. Will this go to decision? Yes or no? It's evens.
50-50, isn't it?
Oh, rocked it. No.
Valentina is... Oh, no!
Oh, no. Here we go. Valentina Squeezing on top. Oh, Talia's come out.
I didn't expect Santos
to fingers out of the fence.
If I'm Santos now, I am just going to lay down on top of her. I'm going, right, I'm going to be the champion. If I just wait here 3 minutes, just hold her down for as long as I can.
There's a long time left in the round as well, 3 minute 40, and Talia's got one hook in. She's got an arm round her neck. I don't think she'll quite be able to connect it, but we'll just see what happens with Valentina here.
Oh,
no, she might escape that. Yep, she has. No. Oh, nice
go on, Valentino. Good job. Santos could come out champion of this, Bloody heck.
See what happens, yeah.
3 minutes left. Oh, no, maybe not.
Talia's on shaky legs there, I think.
That's the thing, isn't it? Even though Santos has won 2 rounds, Valentina has looked very much in control, even when she's on the ground. It's so difficult, isn't it? She is the better fighter by a long shot.
Them oblique kicks are horrible, though, aren't they?
I hate them. I think they're terrible.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, come on,
Valentina takedown.
Yeah.
She could just control her here. Or she might, she going for crucifix.
That's her favourite. She loves it, doesn't she, the crucifix?
Nasty is that. Woo. Not a great deal happening so far. Just sort of pressuring her, keeping her down. A few strikes being thrown, but not much. Yeah. Tell you what, if Valentina wins this, though, which I think she will, she's had a work cut out for it, though.
Yeah, she really has. Yeah, if she can stay on top and just keep wearing down, she's won, Valentina. So I said, like when Santos was trying to go for submissions, I thought, just lie on top of her. It's like what Rose did against Zhang, in that 5th round. She just laid down on top of her for a round,
Yeah.
We got the win that way. You think, well, you got to play it smart, haven't you? Yeah, Valentina's won this now. Got to have done.
Yeah. Just keep her there. Be interesting to see the judges' scorecards, though.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Yeah. It's an hard one to call because, like we were saying in round 2, Santos, she was on top of her the whole round, but you think, Valentina had so much. She was so dominant while she was on the ground, wasn't she?
Decision.
Wow. That was good. Yeah, I think Valentina's won that, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, I'd have said so, mate. Yeah, I think so. It's that's the thing, though. Like say when obviously we all know how explosive Valentina is, how strong she is, and the striking is just impeccable. But we can't expect a devastating finish every single fight. I know she pretty much does it, but at the same time,
yeah,
we can't expect that.
No, you can't. And she still looked amazing. I'm saying 48-47 Valentina here.
That close. I'm just going to refill my water. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think 48-47 Valentina. It's a close one, really close one, though. I did not expect Santos to do as well as she did. You know, with all these big takedowns as well. But it's how do you judge that, though? Like, how do you judge when someone's on top of you, but you seem to be in more control? You're throwing significant strikes. But are they significant strikes because they're not at range? That's the problem, isn't it? If it's down like that, you don't know how it's going to work. Difficult one. Let's see. Decisions come in now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
46. That seems a bit. Where have they done a 10-8 there? Where was there ever a 10-8?
Yeah, I think
this is why I hate the judges, honestly. It's so weird. How can all three of them have something completely different?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how can one judge go, oh, well, I think Santos won, and the other one's gone, well, actually, Valentina got a 10-8 round. I think, how's that worked out? What is the criteria?
It's just strange. See, that's it. She's always humble. Post-fight interview now, just saying how super hard, super tough.
Bloody heck. Maybe one of the judges didn't give it a 10-8. Maybe he's put it as 4 rounds to Valentina. But that seems very unlikely. I couldn't give her 4 rounds there.
Fair enough. I mean, it's a shame we don't really. Well, we might get to see her dance before she leaves the octagon, but
oh yeah, we have a little dance. So it's what we pay our money for, just to see Valentina dance. We don't pay to see her fight.
Yeah, it's usually after a big finish, isn't it? But or like, you know, she might give it after. But I mean, it's a dance at the end of the day, isn't it?
It's like not seeing Justin Gage do a backflip after he's won, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Wow, the women's divisions now are just wide open, aren't they? You know, you think, well, she could have lost tonight. Amanda Nunes has lost. The strawweight champion seems to be flip-flopping. You know, it's exciting, isn't it? There's a lot going on. Whew. The thing is now what happens, right? Because Santos is probably going to just batter whoever she fights, isn't she? And then come up against Valentina again.
Mm.
I want this super fight between Zhang and Valentina now. That is a fight I really
that's something I'd be aching for as well, to be honest. I think that's the next, apart from the rematch of Nunes and Pena. I think that's a big fight that I'm interested in watching. I really want to watch, apart from any Molly McCann.
Yeah. Well, Santos beat Molly McCann, didn't you? That might be a fight we get next. If Molly gets a win at UFC London, which is what, a month away? We could get Santos and McCann too, which makes a lot of sense, actually. Think, oh, well,
it does, yeah. I mean,
and then, we could get Molly versus Valentina. I love Molly, but I think she'd get cream cracker by Valentina, wouldn't she?
In a time, because don't forget, as she's learning, I mean, I'm not saying that, Valentina's past it in any way, but she's getting older as well. I don't know how old Molly McCann is as well, but, if Molly's climbing the rankings,
yeah,
and Valentina, obviously if she's wanted to maybe depart at some point.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, I was talking about Zhang versus Valentina. I was going, maybe in the next couple of years. I thought, well, Valentina probably doesn't have a couple of years. Does she? Probably got a year.
Maybe a couple.
How old is she?
She's 34, I think, Valentina.
I'm not sure.
Well, one fight left to win, and pretty nervous for it, actually.
This is going to be one of the most interesting fights because I really, really don't know what is going to happen here.
The seemingly there's my boy Rob Whittaker,
Bobby Knuckles.
Who else? I love seeing who's in crowd, me. Jan Blachowicz.
Whittaker said he's going to go up a weight, not down a weight.
What, to light heavyweight?
Yeah. He said, I'm going to go
to fight welterweight, didn't he? But I mean, what do you think he's going to get through? Well,
that's what he said. He said
Victoria.
Yeah, he said he wants another run at Izzy, and then he said he's going to go up to 205, which really surprised me. I thought he was going to go down.
He used to do welterweight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yuri's just, just one of them. He just looks so intimidating, like Yoel Romero.
Yeah. Looks like a monster, doesn't he? It's I'm curious how this is going to go down because everyone sort of talking about Yuri like he's Superman, but you think, well, Reyes rocked him and took him down. I think everyone's remembering the Yuri and Reyes fight very differently. It was
it's what we were talking about, wasn't it? Selective memories of certain fights and stuff. You only remember like select bits. Obviously, the spinning back elbow that just trumps anything else that happened in that fight.
And it does, doesn't it? People don't talk about. Well, actually, Reyes rocked Yuri and took him down, and you feel like if Reyes can take down Yuri, well, Glover certainly can, but you just don't know because Glover takes a lot of damage most of the time. He does get whacked.
Yeah, there's literally videos on YouTube of Glover getting nailed and then coming back afterwards, and it's damn well possible. I mean, you look at when he fought Anthony Smith, that was just almost it got to the point. You remember like what Volk said when he were fighting Korean Zombie, and he says, I got to the point where I started feeling sorry for him.
Yeah.
It ended up like that way, like just throw it in.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's you don't want people getting too old, do you, and just like really struggling. But I loved when he went, everybody knows, but this old man knows a little bit more. You think, oh, that's good. Good line.
That was literally just when he beat Jan for the title. That was such a heartwarming. Not heartwarming. That sounds a bit like I've been watching It's a Wonderful Life and the Railway Children, but like in the sense that it was just so much of an underdog story,
Yeah, but it's quite fun, isn't it? That Yuri, he's sort of got this whole samurai persona. It's quite fun. I always wonder how sort of real it is. Is he just doing it for a bit of a gimmick, or does he actually live in this way? Right, I'm just going to pop for a wee. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Real interesting in the sense of Yuri. It's just showing his previous knockout now in this first UFC fight. Now it's just coming into the Dominic Reyes fight, which was actually real surprising because obviously Dominic had come off a title defense from John Jones, a title shot at John Jones, and then straight after that he got a title shot again for the vacant belt against Jan Blachowicz, which I was real surprised at. I thought Dominic was going to actually beat Jan, but then obviously he went to Yuri Prohaska last year. It's just showing the highlights now. I mean, and obviously they're just going to work in his favor in the sense of, because they're promoting Yuri now, that it's just going to show as if he dominated the entire fight. But it really is true. Dominic had his good moments there, and that left hand is devastating. But Yuri's just so intimidating. Do you not think he's just like,
he's scary,
just highlights then of like, you know, the last outing, but it you know, obviously because it's promoting Yuri, it's just going to make out as if it was like so one-sided.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, he's only had 2 fights in the UFC, and which is just crazy, isn't it? And now he's going for a belt. But I guess Chandler only had 1 fight, and he went for a belt, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean that's where it comes in, like your credentials of, you know, because he was the champion in Bellator and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's a big deal as well, isn't it? You know, if you're a champion at Bellator, you're a good fighter, right? Do you know what I mean? If you're a champion, you're one of the best fighters in the world. Because I'm not against, you know, we talk about it all the time, like if Joanna won tonight, would she have got a title shot? She definitely would have done. Because if you've got this reputation, you know, and you've got all this legacy behind you, think, yeah, well, you know, it seems a little bit unfair, I guess, but it's what makes UFC so exciting. You just always like, oh, who's going to get a shot next? Who's, you know?
Yeah.
Because
I'm glad. I'm almost glad that this has happened over a year, because the light heavyweight division, since John Jones left, it felt like it needed a good shake-up.
100%.
You know, I mean, you've got a few. You know, you've definitely got killers in there, with Jan Blachowicz being one of them.
Well, Jan's going to get the winner of this, isn't he? I wonder if they're going to bring him into the octagon, like you know, that when Brock came in with DC after Stipe and DC. That honestly is one of my favorite moments ever. Just so funny. And DC
would have been my
favorite
every
second.
It would have been my favorite if the fight happened, but it was just, you know, like, it just wound me up, because Brock said, you know, I'm coming for you and all that, and then just nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, like, I think someone asked Brock like last year, would you come back? And he says, no, it's a young man's game, because he's about 44 or something now, isn't he? You know.
Yeah, he is old, isn't he? Well, I say he's old, like he's an old man. But obviously, Vince offered him a lot of money to stay in WWE, didn't he? He's like, well,
yeah,
which is great, isn't it? You know, if Brock's got that kind of leverage, as well, you know, Dana's offered me, you know, bloody $4 million a fight. What can you do? So, well, I can offer you this, you know.
Yeah.
Because Brock's got the biggest contract, and he gets a lot for wrestling, you know, just a few times a year.
Yeah, I'm going to say like Brock as well in the UFC. Like, you know, he'll have to quote Tony Ferguson, the Dana White privilege.
Yeah.
Heavily. You know, like, I can't imagine what he got for just coming back for that one fight with Mark Hunt. I know it was a bit controversial and stuff, but just what he got in general. Yeah,
definitely controversial, because I really like Mark Hunt as well. You just think, oh no, you know, he got cheated against, really, doesn't he? No matter how you dice it, if you juiced up, you're cheating, aren't you? You know, there's no.
Yeah. I think so as well.
But yeah, it's an interesting one, and I'd have loved to have seen them fight, but at the same time, you just think, well, what would have happened? You know, do you think Brock could have beat DC?
No, I don't think he'd have been able to do it, because his striking wasn't the best, and DC's just obviously been training a hell of a lot longer. But if Brock got him down, maybe there's a chance.
Because don't forget, DC, it's mad. DC's only 5'11". Like, some of the lightweights are taller than DC and have a long reach.
And Sean O'Malley taller than DC.
Yeah, that's it. Sean O'Malley has a longer reach than DC. You know, you think, mad, isn't it? I think that shows what level DC, like how amazing a fighter DC really is. When he's fighting at heavyweight and light heavyweight, when he's actually short for the division, you know, he's shorter than most welterweights. Do you know what I mean? You think, bloody heck, you know.
You're just getting his Vaseline up.
Yeah.
He's just a scary bloke, I think.
You see, the ref was checking his hair then. Like, what has he got, a metal rod in it or something, you know?
Yeah, got a coat hanger.
Yeah.
Here we go, man.
I never know if I really get Yuri's gimmick. I don't know if I necessarily believe it or not, you know.
Well, I think it's just because we don't. The only other times you've seen it is either in films or like ancient things and that, but because we haven't really seen it in everyday fighting sort of thing, it might just look a bit sort of strange. But his style is just so unpredictable. Even him just wandering around, then I couldn't make them movements as he's jogging around octagon.
I'd have fallen over 5 times. I'd have literally. I don't know. I've done this on the dance floor after 10 pints, Mark. You know, I could do.
It didn't look like that, Dwayne. I weren't there, but it did not look like that. I'm telling you.
In my head, it did. Yeah. The ladies thought it looked like that, Mark. Woo.
It's like giving it the old Chris Barnett coming down.
He's got some moves, Chris Barnett.
Yeah, it definitely does. See, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, like say you got that cracking knockout last year, that spinning heel kick, which you'd never imagine. That's another one who's small for the heavyweight division, like height wise.
Yeah, it really is.
So like, which you'd never expect. His Guns N' Roses as his. It
was a weird one that when Barnett with his last fight, when he got, the fight ended in a disqualification and he still lost. Do you think what made any sense?
Yeah, that was a strange one. Couldn't go over. You just want him to do it, don't you? Come on, you want Rocky 17 or whatever the number is that we're on now. You want the underdog story to happen. You want to.
Yeah, you really do. That's the thing. It's great. It's great to see him be a champion, isn't it? You know, it was so emotional when he won last year, and I'd love to see him do it again. I'd love to see him beat Yuri. I really do.
Yeah.
But it's exciting either way, isn't it? If Yuri wins, like this is no skin off my nose, so all my bets are out the window anyway now.
But just as a fan.
Yeah. It's super exciting. Either way, it's still good. And then that's why that's why being a UFC fan is so good. Because I love Zhang Wei Li, right? We know that. I'm the biggest fanboy of her in the world. But if she'd have lost tonight, I'd have gone, oh well. This really throws it up for the strawweight division. There's loads of exciting matches to go on. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's still exciting no matter what, isn't it? Well,
that's the unpredictable thing, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if I have necessarily a solid favorite, but there's people where I'm like, oh, they're fighting. I'll really make sure to catch that.
If I was going to give someone a favorite fighter for you, it'd probably be Robert Whittaker. I'd say he's your favorite. If I had to say that's your favorite fighter. But even then,
or even Michael Chandler, something like that, just because of how exciting he is and all the microphone and stuff.
But the thing is, Robert Whittaker can't be our favourite fighter because you're best mates with Israel Adesanya now, we see.
Well, there is always that point, isn't there? Hey, I was at the bar that he was at last weekend. Yeah, I was at that bar and I said I was looking for him as if he's just some alcoholic who sits at the same table every single time.
Yeah. One sec, I'm just going to close this blind.
Yeah, you're all right.
In the background.
Glover looks confident, man.
Yeah, he looks calm and collected, doesn't he? He was having a bit of... I think it's also because even if he loses, so what, right? He's been
the champion. And even, he was saying in interviews this week as well, because everyone... It must get annoying for him. Everyone talking about retirement, and it's like they feel like that they're just pushing him out the door.
Yeah.
Yuri Prohaska is my age, and he looks like that, and I look like this.
Well, he's a samurai, Mark. Do you know what I mean? You can't even compare yourself to him, So, I've been looking forward to this fight for quite a while. When it first got announced, just because I really, really don't know what's going to happen. It's just one I just can't call.
The last time, you'll laugh at this now because of what happened, but the last time I felt like that, where I was like, I don't have an opinion, I really don't know, and I was like high-fiving strangers pretty much, was the Israel Adesanya and Paulo Costa fight. Before, obviously, because I don't know what's going to happen, but obviously I'll prove wrong. This could go that way as well.
It's a good point, man, because when Izzy came out of that fight with with Yo Romero, you think, well, he nearly lost that, you know, and he was very inactive. You know, he nearly got rose, didn't he? You know, with Rose and the spars, it nearly came out like that. He was lucky.
Yeah, well, he was talking about that after, you know, because you almost get it because you're like, he's the champion, and you've got to want to take that belt off them. Yeah. And as he was saying, I mean, I know every fighter is going to say this, but they said they had about 4 different ways to beat him, but he just weren't engaging. So he had to just sort of, you know, chop down a few leg kicks and, you know, just keep him at distance.
Because that's the thing, is he's
a big Bruce Buffer. Isn't it? When the lights go out, as he says, it's time as well. He's just...
Yeah.
.6'3", Yuri.
Big boy, isn't he?
Whoever takes over Bruce Buffer, I know they've got like other announcers in like the Apex and stuff, but it's just not really going to live up, is it?
It's not the same, is it? It's like in boxing, isn't it? You know, there's that other guy who does it, and he's so weird. I'm like, is this weirdo? Not.
You don't mean Michael Buffer?
No. The other guy, the guy who basically does it when Michael Buffer's not there. He's always a bit creepy. And he sounds really nasally. I don't know his name. Oh, freaking me out. Puts me off, honestly. I'm like, oh, you go away. That's so mean of me, isn't it?
Come on, Glover. Get it done.
Oh, I do have a bet on Glover actually to win by submission. I forgot.
Oh, just a single bet?
Yeah, single bet. If he wins, I'll win like 30 quid or something. Yeah. I'll have basically won my money back from all the bets this week. Glover looks confident, doesn't he?
He does, man, doesn't he? He looks like he just... I bet Yuri's going to... Do you think he's going to come out a little bit slower than what he usually does because he's got such a crazy style?
I think he's going to come out like a madman.
Yeah. Here we go, Dwayne, round 1. Touch of gloves.
Yeah.
Man, I'm nervous.
I am. Just literally, my heart's pounding.
Surely it's a good thing, though, you know, just being a fan of it, just to be this nervous. Go over with a head kick, but you just missed that.
And that's a good thing. Glover's good. He can be throwing these head kicks and stuff, whereas Yuri can't really, because if he's opening his hips up like he normally does, Glover will take him down.
Yeah, if he gets the chance, he will do, yeah. And Glover's he's ridiculously strong. People don't talk about his strength enough. I know they say he's good on the ground, but just to control people the way he does is ridiculous.
Oh!
Well, looks quick. He looks quick. Well,
yeah.
Oh, straight though by Yuri.
Oh, he was going to go for it. Did you see that? He was going to go for a flying knee. That's one thing. Yuri's so adaptable, isn't he? Oh my God.
Can Glover get him down? Yes, he can.
Oh, come on.
But
now, what is Yuri going to do? Because if Yuri tries to get up, that's Glover's playground, isn't it? When people are getting up, that's it. He wails down on you and chokes you out.
Yeah. Pressed up. He got him pressed up against the... Oh, big elbow.
Yeah.
Big elbow landed.
It's like Obi-Wan versus Anakin, isn't it? You know, there's an old man. Oh my God.
Took his back, he's got one arm round. Could he get the choke in? No, he's controlling that arm. Yuri's controlling it. It's for now anyway.
Glover's going to try his best to keep Yuri on the floor. He's not going to let him get up.
Oh, Glover's in such a good position right now. North south.
Is that the 69 guard? Is that what?
I'd love for you to be on commentary with that.
I'd be like Snoop Dogg at Triller.
Yeah. Oh, that was god awful. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see, 69 guard, told you.
Oh, that was terrible. Snoop Dogg. I'm glad that UFC that Contender Series. Not that I've seen much of it, but I'm glad they didn't get him in for guest appearances on commentary.
Like I do like Snoop Dogg as a rapper, but not as a commentator.
Yuri's back to his feet. Right, back to a stand-up war now. He's smiling now, he's Glover.
Yeah.
Long time left in the round as well, 1 minute 50.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know, Yuri's dangerous, you know. There's another flying knee on the way. Glover could be going to sleep, you know.
See, Glover's got heavy hands as well. That's another thing people don't really mention is Glover's got striking power.
Oh! Try to marry roll away.
In mount. They're big shots that Glover's landing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Did you expect it to go this way, this early, Dwayne, in round 1?
I thought it'd be round 4 or 5 this would be happening, not round 1. Wow. That's
my God. Heavy.
That's the problem when you're a big unpredictable.
Did he tap? I thought he tapped then. What the wow? Jesus.
I thought he tapped then.
He's on his back as he was getting up, and he's got his arm as well. There's 35 seconds left in the round, but Yuri can't really do much. It did tap, but I think it was more of a well done sort of thing. Like, you know, a playful tap, but I don't think you should be playing around with that.
Oh.
But there's only 15 seconds left. Oh, big strikes, but can Glover control him? Last bit of the round.
Whoa.
Yeah, round 2.
Woo.
Nice. I like that in between rounds where they just acknowledge it.
Yeah, I like it when they're respectful of each other. The thing is, it did look like a tap, that didn't it? That was a weird one. It's like a WWE moment, that isn't it? You know, he's tapped, but the ref didn't see it. You know,
Let's not mention the Montreal screw job, though.
Yeah. Wow. Glover looked really, really good there. Really,
he did. Big round for Tajira.
And that's the problem with fighters like Yuri. You know, he's wild, he's crazy, but the thing is, he's got these big, wide open hips all the time. And if you're doing that with a wrestler, he's gonna take your legs.
To be fair though, it wasn't like he was exposing himself too much in that round. It was just Glover like caught him and just put him down. But that's how good of a wrestler, you know, Glover is, and a grappler.
Yeah, but if you see, look, he just did grab his leg, and he tried to roll out of it. Yeah.
Okay, round 2, mate.
That was scary at the end, though. I thought, bloody hell, if Yuri keeps throwing these bombs,
there's only like 7 seconds left or something with the punches that he was throwing. What's happened here? Eye poke.
With the eye.
Eye's fine. Yuri just got a poke in the eye. Can you see? Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Timing.
Yes, I can see. Yeah, you hear Bisping then. He was protecting you. Get out of my way. Yuri just waited to fight, didn't he? He was like, move.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing when you're a striker like that and your timing's been taken off, you think, oh, I've got to start that again now. You know, it's
yeah.
Oh.
Did you see him then? Like walk out as if he was getting frustrated. Oh. I thought we were going for the Chandler knockout. Then.
Oh
man! Every time they engage, I'm like on the edge of my seat.
I know. Look at me. I'm like this. I'm like petrified. That's the thing. When that big front kick to the chin came, I was like, bloody hell.
Yeah, you can't deal with 2 of them in a year, could you?
No.
Nice teep by Glover there. Just to sort of keep him at bay. See, like this is what Yuri's doing now, where he's like kind of, he's up and down and all that kind of stuff. I've been knackered, man.
Oh, I'm knackered watching him. Oh. Oh no, he caught it. No. Glover caught it.
Oh, love that flying knee. No, Yuri.
No.
Oh, amethysts. Just keep hold of him, Glover.
Oh, this is an exciting fight. Honestly,
this is interesting, man.
Oh, he's getting a few of those uppercuts in.
Yeah, Yuri's catching him. Come on, Glover. Like, I can't help my bias here, mate, honestly. I just
That's
want
the thing, you know. Oh, Yuri's stuffing all these takedowns now.
Yeah, look. Oh, my God. See, look, body language of Glover now looks like he's a little, not fatigued, but like just, he can't really keep up. It's just with the unpredictability of Yuri.
Yeah. I think he's also knows it's 5 rounds. He's got, you know, you've got to manage yourself, haven't you? And he's been patient. If he just keeps up a high guard and waits for those takedown moments, you know.
See, do you see that then when they broke? Yuri went for a spinning elbow and Glover had his hands up like that, like as if he were expecting it.
Yeah. Well, that's what he does. Anytime they break, Yuri does something interesting, doesn't he? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, they're big shots.
Oh! Oh, no! Yuri, no! Oh, my God.
My God. Just after slipping, Glover's on top of him now and is now almost in mount again.
Glover is a monster. Any opportunity he gets, he's on it, isn't he? Oh, my God.
You see him then, though, as soon as he seen an opportunity on the floor, he was like a fly to shit.
He's like me to an ice cream van. He was on it.
That was interesting, but I think I'd still give this round to Yuri just for the amount of strike landed, the significant strikes.
You can't have a minute of control and win the round. No way. This is still Yuri's round for sure.
So that'll be 1-1.
Yeah, 1 apiece. It depends though, because that first one you could say was a 10-8. That first round.
I guess, yeah.
Glover, you know. Yuri did nothing that first round, did he? You know,
Yuri's having big trouble handling Glover on the ground. Like, you know, you can see it looks like he's heavy breathing. I'm saying that as if I wouldn't be.
I know.
But you know, like, look, he's in full mount now. 15 seconds left. This is ending the same way the first round ended.
Yeah,
but the other way around.
Oh,
heavy!
Oh my
heavy.
God!
Is he cut? Yeah.
It's Glover's cut. I think Glover's cut, not Yuri.
He is cut, but look at Yuri's face though as well.
Oh, yeah. They're both cut. They're both cut. Yeah. All his eyebrows bust open. That's a lot of blood.
He's bleeding like Ric Flair.
Bloody hell.
You know when he used to bleed because he had the big blonde hair.
Remember that time when Rick came out, he was just bleeding in the middle of a promo. Blood just potting like, what's going on here? He'd obviously cut himself in preparation for something, and it's obviously gone early.
I'm impressed by Glover's chin. We all knew he had a chin as well, but that's getting tested, man.
Oh, whose round's that now then? Because that
cut is nasty.
Real nasty. Yuri, sit down. Get your break. Come on, man. Be careful. You're gonna need your energy. Relax a bit.
Glover just sat.
Yeah. It's like when Kevin Holland was choked up. He's like,
yeah. Man, this is intense. Round 3.
Oh God, you were only in round 3. These are the 2 longest rounds I've ever gone through in my life. Ages.
This is why does Dana do it to us fans every time? My heart's beating out my chest.
I know. Oh.
Yeah, he's going for it again. Takedown. Oh no. He's gonna let him up.
Yuri's ready. Get up.
You want none of Glover's ground game.
But it's how he ended the first round on top, just wearing down.
Yeah, I guess.
But he knows it's daft and it's got 4 minutes left. Why would you go down?
He loves that flying knee.
It's like me when we play UFC together. I just throw that flying knee over and over again.
Oh no, yeah, you're a typical button masher that I can't do anything for.
I don't know the buttons, Matt. I've got a masher.
Yeah. Exchanging kicks, leg kicks.
Oh. It feels though like those flying knees. It feels like Glover's ready for them every single time, though.
It feels that way. Well, just touching on that, DC just said, like, how do you prepare for someone like Yuri? It's just so unpredictable. Ooh.
Oh.
Can Glover get it down again? No. Oh, Yuri might. Oh, no, he's going to let him up again.
That's the thing. Glover's got nothing to worry about because he knows Yuri's not going to. So he can just go for a takedown and be fine. It's why I'm not a big fan of
Glover on top again. Now you can imagine they're just going to sit here for the
3 minutes of control times here coming up now. Another round.
He's going for a pin here.
Yeah. His shoulders were on the ground for 3 seconds there, ref. It's over. That is a funny thing with wrestling, isn't it? What a weird way to do it. If you lay down for 3 seconds, that's it.
He got up. Then.
Nice, Yuri. Well done.
Well. It looked like Glover almost let him, and he just wanted maybe like he wanted the fence. I know it's easier said than done to say, oh, he just let him because he might be exhausted or depleted, but
I don't think he let him.
Oh my God. Come on, Glover.
I thought Yuri was rocked for a second then at the break.
Nice body shot.
That's what makes Glover so dangerous. Even if he's getting rocked, he's just right. I'm going down, but I'm going to grab your legs as I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And then you've got to reset, and you haven't got a break.
Backwards elbow. Man, it just sort of teeing off it on Glover. Thought he pedigreed him.
Yeah. So good sprawl then. Oh
man, Glover, come on,
Glover.
He's getting ground and pound.
Yeah.
Yuri's on top.
This could be it. If you don't do something, it's a lot of unanswered strikes here. Pull his ponytail, Glover. Go on.
Yeah. Some scissors.
Yeah.
That blood's a problem around his eye as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just seems to be real heavy around in his eye. Oh, don't tell me he can submit Glover.
I don't think so.
No.
Nah. Oh! Only Glover could turn that into him being on top. This is definitely Yuri's round, though, isn't it? For sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Open that cut again, man. That cut is nasty on Yuri's. It's just above his left eye, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh. 15 seconds left of this as well.
Do you think, I know they were respectful of each other and that, but do you think Yuri was maybe not overlooking, but like looking past him just because of his age or something like that?
I agree. It felt like when Izzy fought Yan, everyone seemed to just think, oh, Izzy's got this in the bag. And we were all talking about him like he was going to be the next double champ, Yeah. I think it's a big problem when you look past the fight. It's like Nunes with Pena, she was looking past her and she paid for it. Woof. 2 rounds left. Glover looks very tired though now, doesn't he? Well, so does Yuri, to be honest. They both look knackered.
Championship fight though, isn't it?
I think Glover's winning on the scorecard, I'd say, but only just.
Yeah, it's but it makes it more entertaining when it is like literally a back and forth and like if it is just a completely one-sided fight. That scar, man, look that open cut. It looks like Al Pacino. Has he got his nose broke? It looks really inflated up top.
Yeah, it looks a bit.
Still smiling though.
Yeah. What a guy Glover is, though, isn't he?
So this is Yuri's round 4. Okay.
First ever time in the 4th round, it says.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They've both slowed down the pace a little bit in this round.
Yeah. Oh. Glover for an out and head kick. I love it. Yuri's looking tired to me.
Yeah, he looks. I mean, come on out.
Maybe he's just going, right, we've got 2 more rounds of this. I need to. This is my breather round, because it could be happening, Whoa!
Oh, that was nasty. I thought it stunned him.
If I was Yuri.
Oh
my God. Oh.
Over to Jira, up against the fence with Yuri again. If you can get him down.
My God! Nice. A big slam.
Man. DC would have been proud of that. Yeah. Kurt Angle would have been proud of that. Imagine if you can cheek a sneaky submission in now.
And I'll get me 25 quid. Tejera 4 out of 14 take. Yeah, you see, Yuri did it again. He did that tapping on the side. It looks like he's got to be careful with that.
He's like, because Yuri's like, Glover's got him in side control, but it's like Yuri's got him in a crucifix at the same time. It's a bit of a stalemate, isn't it, at the moment? But I mean, Glover's going to change that now.
Yeah. Oh, don't give him your back, Yuri. Don't give him your back.
Mounted, ground and pound from Glover.
No,
arm triangle. Arm triangle, man. Come on, twist. If he gets his right leg out and starts twisting, mind you, I don't think he's in completely because there's too sweaty as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Woo!
He escaped it.
God. Glover's going to come out fresher out of this round if it doesn't finish.
Arm triangle. Can he get it? Can he squeeze? Squeeze it, man. Squeeze Glover.
Oh, my God.
Watch him tap again now, and it's Boy Who Cried Wolf because he did it before.
Oh, you just give the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Well done, Yuri. Well done, Yuri. Bloody hell.
When your light's really strong through that.
There's not much I can do too much. I'll do that.
There you go.
Woo! That is exciting, honestly. You know.
Well, I did have Glover round 4 submission, you remember? So you can imagine what my heart was
like. Well, he's got his back. Glover is such a talented fighter, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's so honestly. Oh no, mine's just crashed.
Oh, no. Yuri's back on top again in Glover's guard.
Yeah.
Is it back working?
No. I've got one, but it's bloody. Let me see if I can get it back in.
Oh, last 5 seconds, Yuri. It's done. It's done.
Whew. Right, mine's back now. When you said it's done, I was like, what? Yuri's done him in? I was like, that's the worst.
I would have never expected a 5th round, whether it be a submission through Glover or a knockout from Yuri.
He scared me then, Matt, when he said it's done. I thought, have I missed this finish?
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, what a fight, honestly. No matter how this goes, this is an amazing fight.
With that towel on Glover's head, it looks like Mother Teresa.
Go on, get him. Yeah. Right, starting round 5.
It's starting now.
I'm on 4 minutes 40. 4 minutes 40.
Right, 36, 35.
34, 33. Yeah, we're the same now.
Mm.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You shouldn't have gone for that guillotine then.
No, that were DC was saying then, he said, well, he shouldn't have done that. If he'd have just carried on raining down punches.
That was a bad decision by Glover there. Should have just kept raining it down. They're too sweaty for a guillotine. You can't go for a guillotine this late.
Yeah, too slippy. He should have just kept
that guillotine, 100%.
He let him get up.
Because Yuri knows his only chance of winning now is by finishing him. Yeah. So he's got to get on the feet. He's got to do it. Because it's 3 rounds to 1, I'd say, really. Oh.
I'd have thought so, yeah. This is intense, man. Final round.
Oh. Wow.
Going again for the takedown again and up against the fence is Glover.
Glover could have got the finish. I don't know why he went for that guillotine. That was daft.
There, look. Oh, Bisping's just saying he's just been
slapping him in the head, yeah.
Jan Blachowicz, what a fight. He's tweeting from the crowd.
Jan's going to fight these guys next, isn't he? Whoever wins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Right 1, 2. Oh, my God.
That's the thing. Yuri Glover's basics are perfect, aren't they? You know, 1-2, 1-2, go for the takedown. You know, Glover's got this, surely. But there's 2 minutes left. You know, Yuri could throw out a flying knee or anything.
Yeah, Glover's got grappled up against the fence here.
Oh,
down.
Glover's just got to sit in now for 1:50. You see that again? He keeps looking like he's tapping, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know. Like it ended up like that Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren.
Yeah. Oh.
I think if Glover stays here, I think he's got it by decision, definitely.
Yeah, it'll be 4-1 nearly. The thing is, yeah, you can't walk round Glover like that. You're not in a full mount. No chance.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying that?
Oh! Yuri's got to stand up. If I was Yuri now, I'd say, right, I'm standing up.
Mm. And just go for that last hoorah sort of thing in the last minute. Oh, crucifix. No.
Not gonna happen. 40 seconds left.
You are kidding me. You are kidding.
No, Glover's.
Oh my God. Yuri just chalked out Glover with 30 seconds to go in the last round.
Oh my. I'm literally shocked. Wow. I didn't even see it. I want to see the replay. Bloody heck.
Obviously the ref had, seen where it were, but
yeah. Oh my, wow.
There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez, man.
Oh my gosh.
I can't help but feel a bit gutted.
Yeah, 30 seconds, because that was Glover's there. Glover had that, didn't he? You know. Do you think we're going to get a rematch for these two?
They haven't even left the cage and we're talking about a rematch.
I want to see it again. Wow. I was like, oh yeah, Glover's got this now. He's broke out. Oh no, he's lost. Oh my gosh. Wow. I wonder what the odds were on that. Oof. Oh, I feel bad for Glover, don't you?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not as if like it was just a flash in the pan, win for him against Jan, because he was in that fight right until the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that boo then. God. Wow. Wow. Whew. Amazing fight. Really, really good.
Really was, yeah. You did get a lot out of it there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do you just feel bad for Glover, don't you? Do you think do you think he'll retire?
I don't know. Oh, poor Glover.
Yeah.
Been a great card on it, these 3 fights. Really good, really.
Yeah, I thought they were excited.
Look at his eyebrow.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Glover's daft. If he hadn't gone for that guillotine, he probably would have won there. That's mad, isn't it? Glover nearly won by knockout and Yuri won by submission. You think, God. Yeah.
Listen to what Glover's got to say.
I'd
like to see him in the octagon again, though. I'd like to see him fight again. He was definitely in that fight until the end.
Oh, yeah. He nearly won.
Oh, here we go. Good, man.
Yes. I hope we get this rematch.
I love that. Did I look 42 out there? No, you look good. Well, I'm going to keep going.
What if DC went, yeah, you looked old?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that's the end of that card. I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah. Really, really
I mean,
good.
We can thanks to anyone who's tuned in to watch, but we're gonna we'll be doing a recap video.
Yeah, make sure to check that out. It should be up in a couple of hours or so. Thanks everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it.